Celebrating people is a form of love. And that is one of the ways we could express our love to other people. When we celebrate others, when we don't just celebrate their achievements, it's easy to celebrate people's achievements because they've got something to celebrate. But what about celebrating individuals just because they are people, just because they are made in God's image? What about celebrating people because we are happy to see them? What about celebrating people because, we see God's image in them and God's likeness in them? Celebration, the ability to celebrate other people, is actually having consequences on you as well. Because when you celebrate people, you are celebrating the person, the creator of that person. You are celebrating the God that created that person. Whenever we celebrate people, we are glorifying God. The best way to glorify God is to celebrate his creation. The best way to glorify, and the crown of God's creation is human, is people. So when we celebrate people, we are actually glorifying God. We think that for us to glorify God, we need to go to church and sit down and raise our hands and pray and say, oh, Father, I love you. That's how we glorify him. No, not all the time. The best way to glorify God is to praise his creation, is to celebrate his creation. And what is the best creation God has got? It's man. We celebrate people. We celebrate mainly events and occasions. But, what God really wants us to do is not just to celebrate dates and events. There is a greater celebration in the heart of God. And there is something that we should celebrate even most importantly than we celebrate events and occasions and achievements even. And that thing that we are supposed to celebrate above all things is celebrating people.